You're a good girl, hey?
You're totally fucking insane.
Hi guys, welcome back to the Idiot's Tea Light. Sorry about the huge wait. This is an episode about an episode that if you blinked, you probably never saw. It's called The Monsters Survival Guide. And that's a guide for surviving monsters, not a survival guide for monsters. That would be a very different show.
My name is Campbell Macabre. Survivalist, cryptozoologist, chupacabra, and certified ass kicker.
Think Crocodile Hunter if he handled the supernatural instead of the outback. Or a camp river monsters except with a sense of humor, an RV, and zombies. I imagine it's sort of like what Ghostfacers would have been like if they'd ever gotten their own show, and I have always felt that the Ghostfacers needed and deserved their own show.
Our team faced horrible horrors to bring you the footage that will change your world forever.
Come on, Spirit of Supernatural's past, make that happen! The first episode deals with zombies, and, well, I'm pretty sure that after Gregory Nicotero's amazing work on The Walking Dead, no zombie makeups are ever going to look good ever again. But fortunately, this is a found footage style show done properly, meaning everything is dark, blurry, and impossible to see. That does quite a bit to cover for its punishingly low budget. Since this is just a pilot, we don't get to know the characters very well, except as rough sketches. There's the bearded Bobby of the group, the veteran unflappable hunter who microwaves his zombie heads and then laughs about it.
Remember, kids, always clean up after your mess. And stay in school.
There's the new sound guy wondering what the hell he's gotten himself into.
Most of our sound men don't make it through their first day.
Yeah, I can see why they'd quit.
I wasn't really talking about quitting, but...
There's the cameraman, who's apparently been around for a while, but who only says 2 words on camera before they cure his zombieism with an RV.
Forecast for today? Cloudy with a chance of brains.
And then there's the main guy, Johnny Macabre, played by Ezra Godden with a lot of "gee, isn't this the coolest thing ever" glee and an indefinable accent.
Nothing like the soothing sounds of undeath to get your blood pumping.
Johnny's unquenchable enthusiasm rides that proper line between endearing and annoying, and while it's a little bit odd seeing the nerdy, fumbly guy from Dagon as this badass monster hunter,
Come on, motherfucker.
this Johnny Macabre seems to be worth following to his next adventure. He's the one given the faintest hint of a backstory by way of newspaper clippings claiming his father was another hunter who was killed by a unicorn, of all things. But since I'm not yet ready to care about that, I am not ready to hear about it. It's just there to intrigue us and color me intrigued.
Pay close attention to these very detailed step-by-step There you have it. Instant hand grenade.
If they play their cards right, avoid firing those backstory guns too early, and keep up those witty outtakes and wonderfully droll nature documentary tone, I can see this series scratching a horror comedy itch that hasn't been properly scratched since Buffy went off the air.
All right, Campbell, go ahead.
Okay. I'm Campbell Macabre.
One more time.
I'm Campbell Macabre, and I hunt monsters for a living.
Here's hoping there's more of this show coming down the pipeline, one way or another. Nat Geo might be the wrong place for it, but it'd be right at home on Sci-Fi, or Sci-Fi. Sci-Fi. That name change was stupid.
Amateurs.
I recommend everybody track down this pilot. It can be hard to find through conventional channels, but it's worth it. It's a droll, deadpan, 22-minute romp you won't regret.
All right, let's get that engine cranked up and get going. I'd hate to be late for the apocalypse.
I am TheWire, and I now return you to your regularly scheduled programming.
God, on fire. What is it? Is it not cool to turn around?
Geek Vision.